So I hope y'all can hear me now. Who inspired us, you say? Or you want to know? The primordial great mother inspired us. The so-called black woman that fell from humanity inspire us. The so-called black American woman inspire us. The women that have been erased, the women that actually helped start a lot of the revolutions over here during the time of what they call slavery, the oracles, the ones that saw the visions of freedom, the primordial great mother is who inspired us because without her there will not be no so-called black woman because there are aspects of her just like her sons are the masculine aspects of her. Yes, I go by Negadazo, but I'm also a part of the Moore Science Temple. Joe Bratton Bay. Shout out to him and those Moors. When the Moors wear their fezzes, the tartar bush, the tassel represents the umbilical cord to the creator. So you ask who inspire us? The primordial great mother inspire all of us on this channel. The mods know about the primordial great mother. They respect her. This is not my channel. This is our channel. And on our channel, we always pay homage to the primordial great mother herself. She is the original. She created all of the gods. Or even she created the God that you go to church and worship, know it or not. They lied to you. They told you all the lies to tell you that he is the God when it was actually she. There's many people that watch our channel that's been inspired, but they don't give us recognition. They have bigger platforms. It's not all about recognition, but it's about appreciation. You're going to have to honor the primordial great mother, know it or not, but also let it be known that we inspired you to talk about her. We're not the only ones, though. No, 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 no. Like there's legions of those that talk bad about her and against her. Her children are coming out of the darkness into the light to let everybody know who she is. And it's about the return of the matriarch. Tonight, I do have some videos to show y'all. I do. She created the Anunnaki, know it or not. She's actually a Anu is totally connected to her, know it or not. And they turned on her. Many of them turned on her, not all. So I just want y'all to know, like, that's who is inspiring to us is her. Ever since the Albion came on the scene, he wanted to be in opposition. And they created the male god and they pushed her to the side. A lot of people that's on YouTube nowadays, not everybody, but those that have bigger platforms, y'all been inspired by platforms like this and many other smaller platforms that talk about the primordial mother now. Some of you wasn't talking about her until some of us started talking about her. Many of you been inspired But keep in mind, once you're inspired, you got to keep going. Never stop talking about her. Give her all the praises. She is the cosmos. She is the primordial waters. Without her, there would not be no sun, sun, because she's the one that gave birth to the sun. Why do you think they made icons of her holding her son on her lap? They did this and they used that to program your minds. You all have a spark of her energy in you. Why do you think you have the X chromosome, men? You are part of her. And I'm talking to the men right now. Your mother is an aspect of her. When is people going to realize that without the mother, there would not be no father? Think about that. She is the creator. She always been. There's an ancient text that brother Professor James Small said years ago. There's an ancient Kemetic text that he said, and I'm just quoting him on that the great Amun Ra, there's an ancient Kemetic text, the great Amun Ra looked and saw his daughter Mayat and started realizing he's not the real God. Then he realized it was his mother that was the real God. Darkness creates the light. The light can't create the dark. That is the womb. I told you I look up the Vistica Pisces. Shout out to Fire Angels, rest in power, beloved brother. I'ma finish what you started. And you never got your recognition, so I'm letting you know. In the ancestral realm, we're gonna finish this. And I'm gonna take that baton along with all our mods. This is our channel. We're gonna keep on going and keep on bringing, letting everybody know who she is because it's time for that awakening. Because guess what she's doing? There's earthquakes happening right now. There's actually volcanic eruptions happening right now because of her awakening. All her chakras are finally aligning. And guess what else? The stargates are opening. Remember, I told y'all about the energy that's coming, the ancient energy that's coming in the spring? That's because those stargates are opening up. The ethereal stargates are opening up. Those ethereal dragons that Dr. Lee was talking about, and also that you're assigned to your own dragon that he spoke about, I think it's time for y'all to now wake up. That dragon is connected to your kundalini. That kundalini that I told y'all is directly connected to the mitochondrial DNA. Then I told y'all on our channel, from the help of the mods that been sharing the information, that kundalini, the X chromosome and Eve gene is directly linked to her. That X chromosome that you men have, like myself, is connected to that mitochondrial DNA of the primordial cosmic mother. Now, I had a little gripe because a lot of the sisters are mixing feminism into this. When Tiamat gave birth to not just daughters but sons too, not all her sons turned on her, and not all her daughters turned on her either. There was a selective few that protected the mother the best way they could, but it was hordes of these other siblings that were fighting them, and they won, and the mother had to go into her slumber. Everybody keep on talking about this 144,000 and all of that. What if I tell you that those 144,000 were those same sisters and brothers that was protecting their mother from their siblings? Make you think about that. And now those same 144,000 are waking up because 144 equals that of the number nine, divine completion. And also those that practice hoodoo, voodoo, Ifa, Santeria, follow me on me, even down to the Sangoma, wearing all white. That all white deals with the purity and direct connection to the primordial mother, the cosmos. Because at her purest form comes the divine love of her children that's been loyal to her. And yet, many people still belittle her, call her evil because it's not in the Bible, it's not in the Quran. But I told y'all to get the book, the Great Black Mama of Creation by Dr. Suzar. Shout out to her. So who inspire us? She do. Who motivate us? She do. And if we have children, they do, along with her. Waking up every day, speaking about her on our channel, and also giving you information that inspire us too. It's all about transforming. Look, the Kundalini energy is going to intensify during the spring solstice. I'm telling y'all, it's going to intensify and it's going to bring forth a true awakening across the planet. And watch how a lot of these icy glaciers start melting. Watch how they're going to call things the climate change when it's actually the primordial mother waking up. This energy that's coming, they can't stop it. Shout out to the brother that talked about the real reason why they took that president from out of Venezuela. And shout out to Mother Shelley Casey for that. Everybody about to find out real soon. You can't stop what's coming. The UFOs come from underwater, y'all. The mermaids are underwater. There are actual water wars that's actually happening that they're not talking about to y'all. That's what inspires us too. I want to say a name. This is not the bad mouth or none of that. Remedy H, thank you for being inspired by our channel and many others. Because we know that you never talked about the dragons. We know you never talked about the Kundalini and how it was activated and connected to the primordial great mother. We knew that. So by you being inspired by us over here on this channel of ours, we want to thank you. But give credit where credit is due to Dr. Malachi York, Dr. Samuel B. Lee, the Bobby Hemmett, many others that came that talked about this energy. All the ones that haven't been named, shout out to all of them. We need to give them all credit because they talked about this. Even Dr. Eugene Adams, who talked about the Africans in Asia, who talked about us being those Asiatics, talked about the god Sambo, who Sambo was none other than Tiamat herself, the dragon, because they said that uh, that Sambo was the dragon. This was said by none other than Dr. Eugene Adams. I think that's his name. That inspire us over here. We done showed the Kundalini energy, how it's connected to the mitochondrial. We showed how the mitochondrial is connected to the Kundalini and how it's connected to the primordial mother, who is also Tiamat, the dragon herself, the dragon mother, the draconian queen mother, or the draconian empress mother, the goddess herself, how it's all intertwined together, and how we have that same spark in us because of our direct lineage to her. And also, shout out to the brother Real Nagas who spoke on the Dragon Moors. That inspire us. And may that truth set us all free because it's now time for us to start reawakening and start reprogramming our minds and getting that he out and bring forth she. We have to bring the balance now. We talked about the masculine energy. Let's talk about the feminine energy to bring supreme balance straight down the wire, straight down the middle, so we can bring forth the knowledge that is needed and start working on ourselves and doing the shadow work and realigning ourselves, realigning ourselves back to her. I told y'all there's a book called the Kabbalion by the Three Initiates to talk about the seven spiritual laws, but also it deals with the all. The all is the Vesica Pisces, which is the womb of Tiamat, the cosmic womb. The planet Kai is feminine, which is this planet too, which is another name for Tiamat. This planet is feminine. The waters is feminine. They put stuff in movies and cartoons. They also badmouth Medusa. Those serpents were that were in her head was not serpents. That was locks. That was totally dedicated to the primordial great mother, Tiamat as well. Andromeda. A lot of people don't know about the story about her. Andromeda was a melanated, I think she was a goddess or a queen or an empress, and you have a star system named after her. That's inspiring to us. That's who inspire us. That divine feminine that been closed away with lock and key. If somebody found that daggone key to the lock and started unlocking the locks off the door, now she's coming out. But back to the sister that's mixing feminism into this. You can't do that. That's programming. You're programming yourself to show how you think that you're so superior, but in actuality, the sons are also here. There's no such thing as superiority when it comes down to this. Our job is to bring forth balance and talk about the primordial mother. There's no separation but dedication. No separation but dedication. We need to realize who we are. So who inspired us? She did. The so-called woman of fallen humanity, the so-called black woman, who is aspects of her living a human experience, know it or not. And we are the male versions of her living a human experience or not, know it or not. So that's where we are. That's who we are. We have to tap in because since she have chakras, we got to tap in along with her chakras and also tap into the 12 stargates that's connected to our 12 DNA strands, which is also connected to the Kundalini, which is also connected to us being multi-dimensional. We have to keep that in mind. That's where you get the multiverses from. There are multiverses of you. Do you know what meditation really do? It connects you to all of the other versions of you in other dimensions to bring oneness, to bring oneness. So you can bring forth all the versions of you in different dimensions and home in and bring it forth and then into this realm, this particular realm, to how they say, show you how to say less and let all come to bring that balance. That's what it brings. That's what it does. Where you can get the energy from the different versions of you in different realms. That's what it does. And then you can bring forth those different versions of you, whatever you're doing successful, whatever you're doing in those different realms, to bring it to the forefront into this realm. That's why meditation is needed to help also ground your etheric body and the different versions of you. That's what inspires us because it goes back to the mother again. Because those realms was created by her. Don't believe me? You can look all this stuff up. I'm trying to tell you some real stuff here. This is something that I talked to with the mods, and they talk to yours truly, and this is what it brings. Multiverse, listen, multiverses of you. When you meditate, it brings all of them at ease into one vessel to project out everything that you need in front of you. That's what inspires us because the mother created all. So since she created all, that means what? She created all the multiverses of yourself and all of the different realms that are actually around in spirit as well, because she is multiversal. She is the one. She is what you call the matriarch. She is the one that you call the matrix. Know it or not, look it up. She is also called Metuneta. Metuneta means Mother Nature. She is also connected to Mother Nature because guess what? Gaia, Tiamat is all connected to that and also the cosmos. It is also connected to all of the realms, all of the 12 stargates, all of the chakras that she has. Now we're looking at how she's moving. Earthquakes are part of her awakening. It is her waking up to bring forth the cracks and also to start creating form and going through a metamorphosis so we can actually see how she is trying to wake up through her slumber. Why do you think this is a dragon planet? Why do you think you're part reptilian? All of that I'm saying inspire us for this channel to start finding out the truth. We all don't know everything, but we are here to learn because we are students, not just teachers. Because even the teachers have to learn and become students again. And that happened in the school systems here in the US and probably all over, where Teachers had to also go to meetings and start learning again to become students again. Don't believe me? Ask your teachers, your public school teachers, your county school teachers. They got to go back to school too and relearn things and learn what they doing wrong or something that they missed out on. Just saying. But see, this is what they don't want to talk about. They keep everything on the hush. They don't want you to know about the primordial mother. They don't want you to know who she is to you. They don't want you to know anything because she's the biggest secret. And her children, they don't want you to know about the children. They don't even want us to know that we are her children. They don't want us to know that, hey, we have that spark of energy in her and us that we got from her. Hey, we come from out the darkness into the light because she created the light, not the other way. That's what inspire us over here. It's about the resurrecting and uplifting fallen humanity as well. Who am I talking about? The so-called Black American woman to be uplifted. The so-called Black woman that's over in West Africa that they really don't know that were actually over here as descendants at one point in time of the Atlanteans, like we are. Did you also know that we are an incarnation of the Anunnaki too? We're gonna get into that another time. Those that are Moors, Mers, guess what? You're considered the Anunnaki too. Some of you went against Tiamat, you know what or not. Not all of you. In due time, you're going to find out. Why do you think that many of us have these gifts where we can astral travel and also see our past lives and dreams and stuff and have premonitions? Because these gifts have been activated and it was given to us by the mother to start remembering. Because remember earlier, I talked about the Enoshites that came that I learned from Dr. York. Shout out to him. And then the Enoshites are another word of those that forgot. And now they got to remember and activate not just the pineal gland, but the barotheric gland. I'm pronouncing it wrong. The pituitary gland, whatever. I think it's called the barotheric. I can't pronounce it right, but that's something that I learned years ago. That is different glands that's going to have to get activated during this time. I think they call it the barotheric gland. I can't remember, but it's called something as a gland. And then also the pineal gland. Those two glands want to be activated soon, even more. Those that are showing true faith to the Divine Mother, she's going to help restore that. Many of you are going to be going into these different ancient mystery schools or teachings or sciences. Many of you have been wanting to do that because you had a calling, either hoodoo, voodoo, Ifa, Santeria, Palo, Obia, the list goes on. Many of you have been called to that. And some of you have been scared because you didn't want to be looked upon as a devil worshiper. When everything I just now mentioned is directly linked to the cosmos, the unseen realm, and guess what? Tiamat herself. Don't believe me? Look this stuff up. That's what inspire us over here. Who inspire us? I gave you all the list in this live. The mods, y'all all inspire me. All the subscribers, all of y'all inspire me, and y'all inspire each other. We inspire each one another over here. That's what inspire us. Without you all, there would not be no channel. Mods, without you all, it wouldn't be no channel. Without the subscribers, it would not be no channel. That's why it is very imperative that you all know this is our channel and we are different. We are not followers of different people in any kind of movement. We learn, we also listen, educate, cross reference, study, and at the same time, we get DNA explosions. Many of us get DNA explosions every day. That is a part of the awakening. That is also dealing with claiming back your power. That's what inspire us. And I mean us over here, not just yours truly, but those that are watching, those that watch, and so on. That's what inspire us. Being an independent thinker and not being controlled by what the churches, the mosque that are what is it, 5C, what is it, 50C3, whatever it is, you know what I mean, 501C3s, that's what it is. We don't want that in our lives. Many of us came out of that and realized that was a part of the enslavement of the mind, the enslavement of Tiamat's children. That became inspirational to us as well. Many of us come from these different schools. And now we're waking up. And during our awakening, the mother's awakening too. So those who've been watching this channel of ours, who's been inspired, thank you for inspiring us, because now we know that we're on the right path. And we acknowledge you for that. And we want to thank you for that. Because we are always seem to be the unsung heroes, or Harus, may I say. That's what make our channel and the mods and those that are that subscribe different. Because now we know it's not all about likes and views. It's about the message. That's what it's about at the end of the day. The message and making the world a better place on reawakening the minds. That's what inspires us about the primordial mother herself. That's what inspires us to uplift fallen humanity, which is the so-called black woman. That's what inspires us. The so-called black man waking up. That's what inspires us. Waking up the whole human race is inspiring to us. So everybody can know about the original and let it be known that the original is now waking up and the primordial mother is waking up, who is the cosmic mother, who's the almighty creator herself, whom never get credit where credit is due, who always been and always shall be the unsung hero that have not been heard but been spoken to by her children, and her children are speaking up for their god daggone mother, so everybody can hear and take heed to what the mother is saying through her children every damn day, night, minute, hour, second, you name it. That's what inspire us. And if you don't like that, you don't have to, and we don't give a ass or fuck about it. You need to go head on and do your research. If you don't like what we say over here, then maybe you can find out how inspirational these videos on our channel are, and how inspiring we are to others, and how others are trying to mimic and try to duplicate her sons and daughters each and every day that are the unsung heroes like their mother. We live, sleep, eat, pee, and ish this information, and we knew about it from day one. We've been called crazy, delusional. We've been called devil worshippers. We've been called every damn name in the book. We also have been attacked by people verbally, physically, spiritually, and so on, all because of the knowing of the primordial great mother. And we took it, and we still are here. And many of us are now waking up and rising and realizing who the hell we are, which is inspiring. We have been called witches, warlocks. We've been called everything in the book. But those same mofos that call us that are the real witches and warlocks. They are the real ones that want to keep us sleeping, keep us in the spell of King Goo. They are the ones that don't want us to wake up. They are the ones that are scared because we are actually connected to that goddamn sun cycle that is right now happening, because the sun cycle is the resurrection of the divine cosmic mother, and they're scared because they know when she comes her children comes. That is a part of the final showdown, and they're scared. I told y'all about that final showdown on this channel of ours. So now y'all seen what happened in Venezuela. I told y'all to keep your eyes on the weather. Look what's happening in Japan, all over. Look at all the volcanoes that's erupting now. Look at how that one volcano in Ethiopia didn't even erupt for 12,000 years. Come to find out, I was watching Remedy H video today, and I said a comment on this on the channel, said, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Thanks, you could give brother and everybody else credit and so on." This is what I want to say. He played the video and showed the sister talk about the daggone volcanic eruptions that's happening right now. We've been on this channel letting everybody know, and how it's directly linked to Tiamat, and how it's also linked to us. It's linked to us, her children. That whole 144,000, they talking about her daggone sons and daughters, not what they talk about in the Biblios. This is intergalactic, multiversal. Okay, this is beyond measure. Do you know why France is now fallen? Remember about the Haitians. My shout out to my Haitian brothers and sisters. When they been attacking Haiti, those same brothers and sisters that practice the science did their thing. When you go after people from in Haiti and the so-called Black Americans who have the direct link to those brothers and sisters in Haiti, dealing with the Arawak bloodline, dealing with the Dragon Moors, dealing with uh, the Washita, the Yamasi, the original Creek, all of us was practicing that because we were one with Tiamat. Now, when they attacked and went after Haiti, guess what happened to France? Look what happened to France. That's the Kundalini energy. That is the Dembala energy and his wife, which is connected directly to Tiamat herself. Why do you think a lot of these so-called immigrants want you, so-called Black Americans, to help them? Because they know the power that you have. You inspire everybody on this goddamn planet because they want to be like you. You are the Nagas. You are the dragon blood. You are all of that and more. They know that about you. You are the Buddhists and so on. You are all the above. You so-called Black Americans, Haitians, all you're part of the Arawak nation, which is connected to the Yamasi, Washita, the Creek, and so on. All the way down from here, from all the way up here, all the way down to South America, to the Caribbean, to Guyana. All of you, they know. That's what inspire us over here. The full awakening of the cosmic mother. It's time to pay homage and not forget who she is, because we all have that energy of her in our vessel. Time and time again, the unsung hero in the end will be the hero or the Haru. I didn't hear people say America's being judged. I didn't hear people saying that Albion Tamahu was being judged. I didn't heard all of that. But can I tell you something? They're not going to be the only ones judged. Those that did not recognize the primordial great mother, you're going to be judged. You not acknowledging her, you're going to be judged. You can talk about the Kundalini all day, but if you don't know the whole breakdown of the Kundalini, you might as well go ahead and get yourself ready to reincarnate back down this joint because you are totally disrespecting her. Stop calling her he. She, not he. But I'm going to tell you something, a little warning for you keep on calling her he instead of her or she. I'm going to give you a warning. The reason why your ass incarnated back down here, you got kicked out. And the doors in that realm closed on you because you needed to learn a lesson. Stop disrespecting the mother and listen and pay attention because the mother's the first teacher, know it or not. And then you get upset being in this matrix. She controls it. Don't you know the reason why the matrix was created? After she went into her slumber, she created the matrix because she was asleep. And she had to use something to be looked upon as a god, which she created, and that's the demiurge. Don't believe me, look it up. Look up Sophia and the demiurge. Sophia is connected to Tiamat. You gotta remember, she has 10,000 names, 10,000 titles. The name Sophia means wise dome or wisdom. Look that up. See, this is what they don't want to talk about. They want to keep on hiding and hiding all this information on the side and have you try to worship a male deity when in actuality she was the one that created it. And you calling that same deity God or Lord. All my star children, brothers and sisters, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. We came to this plane to break down and explain, to put this whole picture and these books in a big, gigantic frame so people can see and hear. See the illustration and hear. Also read, also study, and start remembering why. Just saying, that's what inspire us over here on this channel of ours. But who am I and who are we, beloveds, to say this? We are not trying to browbeat anybody or force anybody on this path because this path is not easy. It can be lonely and also it can be very intense on multiple obstacles in life. But you have to remember why you're going through these obstacles because you accepted and made that agreement. And at the same time, the mother have to test you to make sure that you're truly loyal to her. Because what happened to her by many of her children. Look it up. That's why she inspire us to become greater versions of ourselves. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Let me put my email on here because those that's going to watch this, they probably going to want to reach out eventually. I tell you, we ain't see nothing yet. Y'all better keep your eyes on them daggone the weather patterns and the natural disasters. Y'all need to also keep your eyes on the Arctic ice glaciers. Keep your eye on the Arctic ice glaciers. I'm trying to tell you. You better keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on it very carefully. Keep your eye on it because I'm telling you all that ancient energy is no joke, and everybody's not going to be able to handle that ancient energy that's coming. That's why it's important to ground yourself, meditate, to be on a positive level. Balance yourself out if you have to. If you have too much negativity, work on balancing it with positivity. It brings forth balance. Because the more balanced you are too, along with using the positive thinking and so on, if you're going through negativity, you're going to feel that intense energy come through your vessel, and then it's going to help activate the power that you have within you, where you can speak things into existence, make things manifest, and also have premonitions beyond measure that you never thought you would have. Some of you are already going through it right now. Yet again, that's what inspires us. That's what inspires us. Period. So I think I said enough on our channel. Um, Once again, if we inspire you on our channel, on this channel of ours, even down to the subscribers, we are peaceful over here. We don't start nothing. We don't do nothing negative. But however, give us where credit is due. We humble. We don't want no type of fame. We just want y'all to realize that a lot of the mods share information with yours truly, and all I'm being is the mouthpiece. That's all I'm being for right now, because I'm not gonna be speaking the only one speaking soon. And trust me, a lot of the mods have a lot to say on this channel of ours. And when they come out and say what they're gonna say, it's gonna be mind blowing. I'm telling those that are watching in the right now, the future I'm telling you is coming. Some of them have their own channel already, and they speaking. Shout out to Life Have No Niche. Love you, sister. Keep on doing what you're doing. Pisces the King, Mother Shelly, all of the mods, all of the subscribers. Thank you for watching our channel. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for being inspired by not just yours truly, but everybody that's in this platform of ours. Let's keep the energy going, but most of all, let's keep the divine love growing. Love, peace, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the divine feminine and masculine to bring forth supreme balance. May the primordial mother protect you and yours along with the ancestral spirits of creation that helped her along the way to create everything we got going on. May the angels, archangels, and the ancestors protect you and yours on your journey. It is Nega Days, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire. Your little big brother, I appreciate you. Peace.